right?
Dogs, nigga.
Let me tell you about the birds and the bees. Hoes flap when you whipping up a key. Don't stop till you froze up your sleeve. Young nigga just chase cheese. Whoa, young nigga just chase cheese. Hoes flap when you whipping up a key.
And I also want to talk about this Ascension as well, man. I believe June 11th.
Yes, at Blackthorn in Elmhurst, Queens.
Okay.
You know, we'll have the information. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Nice, small, decent sized venue, kind of like Black Bear. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, has that performance venue feel. And there's a couple of dope battles on there. I don't know. I know Hip Hop is Real. This is gonna be out in about 30 minutes, so I can't. You know, we got a whole marketing program on how we're leaking out the matches.
Okay.
You know, we'll do a separate interview after this one, and we'll go through the card. I'll give y'all the exclusive firsthand, but you know, this is just another card that I wanted to do because there's a lot of MCs out there and they got to keep busy, and dudes want that high level of visibility and exposure. So, you know, we're just continuing to do a lot of battles and a lot of matchups. You know what I mean? I see a lot of people getting on our case. Oh, you haven't dropped this, you haven't did that. Yeah, there's a few battles that we're behind on. And for those that don't know, you know, we took about a month off from releasing content because it was a big thing with YouTube. You guys can Google it in terms of how the ad revenue was stripped off of the majority of the YouTube content, and this is how a lot of leagues, including ourselves, make money and are able to fund the matches that we do. It's just one of our revenue streams, and it was hit hard, you know, so we didn't know what was happening. We had some high-level content from Gnome 7, and we didn't want to just throw it to the wind for no reason, you know what I mean, and not be able to monetize and maximize off, you know, our intellectual property, so we held on to it. So if you didn't see any battles come out for a month or so, this is why. But, you know, I see a lot of people comparing us. Oh, this place drops battles and this one doesn't. We're the only one drop battles this year. Not the only one, but we've dropped the most battles this year. I can guarantee you, URL has dropped the battle. If URL's not your favorite league, or there's your third, or if it is your favorite league and you have a third and a fourth league, a second and third league rather, I can guarantee you that we've dropped more battles than your second and third league combined. Or if, you know, your first, if URL is your third league, your first and your second league combined. We've dropped the most battles, have the most events this entire year. You know what I'm saying? There's leagues, big leagues, who are just dropping battles in May for, like right now. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's all love. You know, I can't complain because I guess people feel the void when we do something. You know, they say it's a drought, they feel it. We don't drop for a month, they feel it. So that means that there's a certain level of interest and attention for what we do. Because there are other battles out, there are other people dropping matchups, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, people are concerned with what they care about the most. And I'm honored, we're honored to be in that situation. So, you know, guys, just go back, pay attention. We have a lot of battles out. Dropped more than anyone else this year. We have been dropping battles over the last couple of weeks. You know, there's 2 or 3 battles from the Born Legacy series that haven't come out, which are Money Bags, and Press Mafia, 2-on-2 with Dougie and Ryder, Jack Boy Maine, and you know what I'm saying, and Snake Eyes. Shout to them. And it's probably, Saga and Tank the Demon, you know what I mean? And all those battles are up, edited, scheduled to come out. You know, we just dropped the trailer tonight for T-Rex, for the Gnome 7 battles, so look out for that. That'll be dropping on Monday, you know what I'm saying? And we on a roll, we'll be releasing all the Gnome material now, you know what I'm saying? And we back in motion, you know, but we just had to wait to see how things are panning out, because you can't just throw things to the wind when you don't know how you're going to be able to actually monetize off of, you know, or off of your content. You've actually spent money for it. So that little 1 month drought that we didn't drop anything was because, you know, one of our main distribution outlets was having an issue. So we had to see, you know, what was going on. But, you know, things aren't fully back 100%. But you know, we decided to move forward anyway because we have other obligations and we need to get the content out. So the stuff is coming out, guys. So please enjoy it, and that's it.
Bees, I wanted to ask you about just before I move on to this next subject. I wanted to ask you, why the name Ascension? You know what I'm saying? Well, why the name Ascension? You know, you guys do redemption. You guys always do these different cards.
Right.
Why Ascension?
I say because like we're gonna have a lot of guys on there that we have some vets on there. You know, it's just a name really, but it's just a name of energy. Ascending is meaning to take off, to move forward. If I'm not mistaken, you know, I don't have the exact definition. I know somebody. Well, I know what ascension means, but you know, I don't have this. You know, the exact definition. I know it means to take off, to move forward. In so many words. I'm pretty sure someone will put the definition of ascension under. Thank you very much. I know what it means. But basically, we're trying to give that type of energy and use our platform to boost different artists. You know what I mean? So we want everybody to ascend. You know what I mean? So it just was a name. It had a ring to it. You know what I mean? And you know, we do these events for us to ascend, for the artists to ascend. So you know, it just made sense. It wasn't anything that was really too deep.
Okay. Also, one of your most popular new series, the Born Legacy series, has really been fucking the game up and really been putting some serious shit out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, Born Legacy right now.
What's up, man? What's the next?
I said people got mad at me because I said Born Legacy is the second biggest league, right? But I mean, that's how I feel. But you know what? Fine. It's not a league. It's on URL. It's under our. I'll say it's the second biggest imprint in the culture. Okay. Born Legacy is bigger than any other imprint. I would say, you know, Summer Madness and Gnome have kind of been like neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? We got some surprises for Summer Madness, so you know, let's see how that pans out. But Gnome and Summer Madness, of course, are the biggest, and then comes Born Legacy. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that wants to debate me on it, you can. But let's go to the stats. Most attended event this year before Gnome. Born Legacy 4 and 5. In that order. Then everything else. In terms of turnout for those cards, look at those cards, look at the roster, look at the names on the cards, and look who's there. It's my man P calling me right now. I'm gonna call him back. But look, I was there, and those are the highest attended cards. Look at the viewership of the battles from the Born Legacy series. These are battles that are doing millions of views. So if you have the most viewed events, the biggest attendance, you've taken a place. You become another big imprint. So I'm proud of what the Born Legacy imprint has achieved. I still consider it a league because there's people that go to Born Legacy that don't go to Gnome and Summer Madness. That just like the feel of Born Legacy. So I'm glad that this is a brand that we've been able to create. I'm curious to see what Ascension does. You know what I mean? If that becomes a new imprint for URL, or if it's just a one-time thing, and what the viewership on those particular matchups are. And I mean, listen, I've dropped battles on our channel, even though we do have a high level of subscribers, but not all of them perform equally. So, you know, people are watch what they're interested in. If it's out there, you're gonna watch it. I've seen battles on channels with smaller subscribers than we have that are in the millions with no-name guys. So it's really about the interest of the matchup and the battles, and I think we're doing a good job of creating that level of interest, and I think that Born Legacy has been a successful venture for us, and I think all the people out there, the fans that watch it and support it, it's definitely, because of you guys that we're able to continue to put the shows on, and we thank you and we're appreciative. But yeah, I'm talking my fly shit, you know what I'm saying? Born Legacy is doing its thing. It's the next Summer Madness, Gnome, and Born Legacy.
Bridging
Those are
the gap.
biggest imprints in the game.
Like that one thing I can say with Born Legacy, just from following it, it's been definitely bridging the gap.
Yeah.
Like, between that whole, like you said, top tier and new artists, where it's been allowing us to actually, see the top guys battle some of your brand new super talents. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. We trying to break down doors. You know what I mean? And link guys up based on skill and not so much profile for profile. Oftentimes, guys want to, battle somebody with a bigger profile because they think that's what's going to elevate them to you know, the next step. But look at some of the guys who've grown from the Born Legacy imprint. You know what I mean? Look at Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? He battled Av, who was virtually a new guy when he stepped on stage against him, and you know, that was his most viewed battle. You know what I'm saying? This is one of his highest viewed battles in his career, battling a new guy in a small room. So it just goes to show you, if the battle's good, it can definitely push you forward to the next level, you know?
I need a dark piece of photo, had the blinds, going blind, looking for narcos, whipping the tar slow, scale it out, zipping and imprinted with barcodes. Fuck a runner back in the Civic, whipping the car slow. Can't go outside for a broad though. All my wrists is frogs. All my